Hi, welcome back. American efforts to protect foreign nations could be leaving the country vulnerable to another terror attack. That's the argument my next guest makes in his op-ed titled "The War on Terror Shifts to Brainistan." Dr. Tawfiq Hamid was once a jihadist. Now he's the author of this book, Inside Jihad: How Radical Islam Works, Why It Should Terrify Us, How to Defeat It. So, Doctor, are we right now more in danger than we were before we left Afghanistan?
Absolutely, we are more endangered, but I have to tell you that withdrawal was to a great extent a necessity at the end, but the process it has been done probably could encourage more radicalism, and that's why you see Al-Qaeda coming back again, you see Al-Zawahiri speaking again. So I see that we are vulnerable at least as we were, if not more, and the phenomena of technology that's now advanced, and radicals can use advanced technology, biological warfare, cyber warfare against us should be also considered. So we are certainly vulnerable. As long as this ideology of hatred exists, then we are vulnerable.
Do you believe the Arab world, the Muslim world, gets it inside their own countries, let alone the fact that they're targeting us? I see Saudi Arabia, there have been some reforms.
Yes.
In Egypt, no more Muslim Brotherhood in charge. In other areas, are they beginning to get it?
Absolutely, no doubt about it. The internet is helping. There are many reformers trying to produce a message of tolerance and to trying to defeat radicalism. The leaders like Mohammed bin Salman and President Al-Sisi are aware of the problem, are very honest in dealing with it and addressing it on several occasions. The reformers are working on social media, on YouTubes. I myself was trying to put my views for years, and I had only 5 followers. Now with the internet, I have 2 million people following my modern commentary for the Quran, for example. So the change is happening, and especially with the young generation. Even the older generations are starting to get it, and they call it by its name, by the way. They call it in the Middle East radical Islam. I don't know why we are worried about using that term. They use it in Arabic.
Yeah. Let's go over some of your principles real quick. Number 1, create and implement an impenetrable vetting process. Do you have it? Can you offer advice on that?
Absolutely. There are certain questions, and based on the answers, you analyze the content of the answers, you analyze the speed of response, you do behavioral analysis for the person to discover covert forms of radicalism, and you can even detect minor changes before they materialize. Like if you remember Nidal Hassan of Fort Hood massacre, who killed many people at the military, if you discovered this guy at an early stage, how many lives you would have saved. And just imagine if he was working in a virology lab, for example. He could release a virus. He doesn't care about death, his own death. Jihadists do not care about their own death.
Yeah, and just real quick, you also have your plan to defeat radical Islam, your other principles. We can just see that up there. Initiate education programs for refugees, support existing efforts of Middle East to fight radicalism, identify the ones we can work with, and Brainistan, get inside the education process. And the overall message, everyone should take note. They're looking to do an attack that dwarfs 9/11. So it is big, the intentions are great, and we have to be on guard. Dr. Hamid, thanks so much.
You are welcome.